All right, you guys ready for more 2 cents on this whole DLSS 5 BS? Honestly, I don't think it looks that bad. I actually think it looks good. I understand where people come from with like the AI standpoint of it, but it really comes down to developers. They still give the freedom to the developers to decide if that's something they want to put into their game, similar to like ray tracing or path tracing and all that other shit in the path. It's just what it is. It becomes easier for them to develop the game with those tools, I guess you could say. So what it comes down to is it's not being mad at Nvidia for showing you what their product is capable of. It's when it comes down to it, if somebody uses that for a game and it ends up looking pretty bad, it falls on you. Like I said, I think they all look good. I don't believe every game needs hyper realistic models, and but like the detailing, I feel like it should pop. It's something that makes the game a little bit more immersive. And when it comes to the lighting, like the shadowing, you're used to like fucking with your contrast and your brightness. If it could automatically hone that in, because to me, as like a PC, well, I'm a console player, just recently got onto PC. I'll admit that to the day I die. But I don't like tinkering. I don't like going into my settings and moving around all this other shit just trying to get the game to run well or to make it look good. You know, and I don't have like a fucking 5090, so like I probably won't even be able to run that. That's why it doesn't like phase me in any way, shape, or form. I don't have any aspirations to buy the 50 series card. My 4090 is fine. I'll be all right with that. But if I do have the option to put it on, yeah, I'll throw it on, see how the game looks, see if I like it, and if not, then I'll turn it off. You guys act as if you can't use FSR with NVIDIA cards or anything like that, or you can't just turn all of it off. I really don't think that this is that big of a problem, especially like with everything that's going on in the world. I understand that like I'm bringing some real shit into video gaming, but like this the world is on fire, and we're sitting here talking about how a video game looks. That's been an optional feature in a video game, and gamers are going crazy. And then they get mad like, why are people monetizing our industry? This is why, because they see how you guys react to all this shit. It just let it go, dude. It's not that serious. For like the channels, like I get it, like Digital Foundry, IGN. But for the rest of us, like niggas like me, I'm just patting on top of this shit. But unfortunately, I'm the opposite. I think that it looks good and we should just let it fucking be. It's not that serious to me. At the end of the day, like it looks good. You cannot sit there and tell me that it did not make any one of those titles look worse. The whole it looks like a AI filter or Instagram filter or anything like that. But you guys never complained about TikTok or Instagram using those filters on like real life photos. Like there's people out there using filters and getting dates and then catfishing people pretty much. That's real life shit. And you can't turn that off. You could turn this off. It's not that serious. If you're a dev and you think like this is taking your job, it's not. It's, if anything, it's forcing you to work harder, because you could get these models, these renderings. It's going to take you some time. Like, look how long it's taking for fucking Squadron 42 to come out. Does it look fucking impeccable? Does it look like DLSS? No, but it looks better than most games that you're playing today. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts fucking about it, dude. Like, come on, bro. The only thing it's missing from DLS is the shadow, like the lighting. Like you could look at each one of those actors and tell which one of those actors are, bro. And then we're mad at this shit. Like we're kneecapping gaming for no reason. Just because we feel as though it doesn't look good to us, so everybody should be just as mad as me. And I'm not saying that you guys should agree with me that it looks great. No, but I just think that like it's really not that big of a deal. For instance, I downloaded, pre-ordered, and I'm trying to install Crimson Desert on my PC. It won't install. That's a bigger deal than me than anything else that the DLS, because I could turn that off. If you told me at 6 o'clock yesterday I'd be able to install this game and I'm not able to install this game, that's a problem. I don't care if I have 48 hours to wait. It's the principle. It's the principle. It's very simple. You told me on multiple different forums, multiple different platforms that, hey, 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, you'll be able to install this game on multiple different platforms, Xbox, PlayStation, PC, everything else. But you run into problems. I'm not blaming the people who made, was it Pearl Abyss or whatever? I don't know. The people who made Crimson Desert. I'm not blaming you. I'm blaming Microsoft, which is a multi-million-dollar fucking company. This doesn't make any sense. They advertise, hey, this is Xbox Play Anywhere, but the only place I can download it is in my Xbox. That's a bigger issue than some shit that you could just turn off and not use. They're just trying to appeal to their market, to their investors, to show them that they're doing something with their money. And for you to sit there and act like that doesn't look good, it's beyond me. I apologize. Like, I don't want to make fun of anybody and be like, oh, my vision's better than yours. No. I'm just saying, like, look at the details. Look at the faces. There's a reason why DLS 5 announced and then Starfield announced, oh yeah, this is all we're doing. There's a reason why, bruh. And in the same breath, PSSR comes out and people are loving PSSR, which is literally the same thing, just weaker than DLSS. I'm just baffled at this point. Like, what gamers are just finding a reason to complain about some shit. And they all use the same word. AI slop, AI slop, AI slop. Shout out Falcon from fucking Game Ranks for saying something else other than AI slap. Off the top of my head, I forgot what it was, but like, he used a whole different word, and I appreciate that. But it's so easy for people to use a buzzword and everybody just jump on, oh, it's AI slop. It's not. AI slop is the shit that you see on TikTok where it's like a dog hitting the fucking Soldier Boy or something like that. That's AI slop. You can't turn that off. There's nothing you can do about that. There's somebody that's just running that 24/7, you know? And there might be, out of the millions of people who own NVIDIA cards, there may be a couple 100,000 that run that. And that's cool. Because like I told you, it looks good. Like, if you got into gaming, like if you're the type of person that plays Call of Duty over Battlefield, you probably prefer hyper-realistic gaming. You like things that look more realistic, it's more immersive. That's what that lighting and that neural rendering is doing. You don't like it, turn it off, and things will be just how the developer wanted it. But also the developer agreed with NVIDIA. Maybe NVIDIA paid them, whatever. I don't fucking know. But at the end of the day, they agreed to let their titles be shown in that light. At the end of the day, if you don't like it, don't use it. I really don't feel like people should be bashing it as if it's the worst thing to ever happen to gaming. I think that's the corniest thing ever for gamers, and like, it's just a huge L for us when like there's so many bigger problems in this world that we're sitting here worried about a filter, pretty much, that you could turn on and off and use if you don't want to use. And I bet you if people don't use it, they're not going to do it again. They're going to make it. They're not stopping it, bruh. It's coming out. So the only thing you could do, instead of just complaining about it and trying to get it to stop, this isn't fucking ugly Sonic, my nigga. Like, it's going to happen. You see it. It's showing you the capabilities. Look at NVIDIA's fucking market share. Look at the price per share. It's not going anywhere, guys. And I hate to bring it down to monetization, but it's a real thing. Like, how do you think anybody can make a decent game without paying somebody? I just don't get it. I will, however, I agree with aggressive monetization, like, you know, WWE 2K26, where, you know, if you don't pay for the $150 edition and you got to grind for 40 hours to unlock 3 characters, like, that's gross. That's gross. This isn't. This is free. You already paid for the card. If you don't want to use it, don't use it. I'm baffled, guys. Like, I just really wish gamers would understand that like it's really not that serious, and we feel like we actually have a voice in a boardroom we're not in. Whatever. Have fun, guys. Keep complaining about something you're not going to change. And if you do change it, hey, hats off to you. But I'm going to tell you right now, Jameson just came off and told you were wrong. So he's running with it. They're running with this, bro. It's not going anywhere. And off top, I'm telling you, it's not as bad as we're making it fucking seem. Just turn it off, bruh. Use FSR. Don't use any upscaling at all. Don't use any of them. If it's how you feel. We need to stop handicapping, kneecapping gaming and let it become what the developers or what the people who actually create the hardware that we use to develop and run these games do what they want to do. And if you feel some type of way about it, then go out and start your own fucking company, dude. Granted, it's not going to be easy. You need a lot of capital, no matter what country you're in. But that's just proven to you that it's really not that serious. You would figure out a way. Like, people figured out a way to make anything happen. You guys really wanted this shit to fucking go away. Don't talk about it. You're giving it more exposure than it really deserves at the end of the day. The exposure should be like, oh yeah, this looks kind of great. On to the next thing. Let's see how Crimson Desert's running. Let's see what the reviews are for Crimson Desert. Reviews came out today. Nobody's talking about it. It's looking pretty good, but still, you know, I'm just using that title for one. You know, I'm like, and I'm not the type of dude to sit here and act like I want every game ever to look photo. No, Fortnite should not look photorealistic. I can go on. Like, Minecraft should not look photorealistic. What's that game that just came out? High on Life 2 should not, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. I get it. But some of these titles, they want to immerse you in a world. They want you to feel as if like you're escaping. So you need higher detail, higher fidelity. The lighting really brings you in. Like, look at this scene right here. Granted, I've never been in space, but like, the lighting looks good, but just imagine if it was a little bit brighter. Most people go in and like adjust their brightness or contrast or anything like that so they can see all the little stuff going on up under this ship. You're not going to have to do that. You can see the shading on the little ship right there on the bottom. You'll be able to see all that automatically. And if you don't want to see it, turn it off. I don't think it's that big of an idea. A problem, guys. As gamers, like, come on. If you don't think it looks good, it doesn't look good. For you to sit there and say like it's AI slop, you're wrong. It's an AI filter. It's not AI slop. AI slop is like, this video's running on far too long. I'm not going to keep fucking talking your head off with my opinion on a pointless matter, right? I'm not going to change your idea. I'm not going to change the way you think about it. But I just want you to look at it in a different view as far as like what you thought gaming was going to be. When you looked at the Final Fantasy cutscenes back in the day, this is it. And at the top of and at the end of the day, it's a filter. It's not, it still hasn't reached that level. So you could still do that. That's just showing you what is possible. Developers spend a decade making a fucking video game. Because like I said, Squadron 42 looks pretty fucking good, but look how long they've been making it. And you can say that about a lot of titles, man. Gaming's not what it used to be. It takes a lot. Crimson Desert's 130 gigabytes. And it's mostly probably just trees. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, come on, guys. Let's do better as a community. Like, I get it. You hate NVIDIA. You know, AI caused the price of RAM to skyrocket and everything else. I get it. But that does not mean that filter does not look good. Filter looks good. It does. And the good thing about it being a filter is you could turn it off. I've said that. I'm just repeating myself. This whole video, I've just been repeating myself because it's not that big of a deal. In the comments below, let me know what you think is so bad about this. And I will let you know the counter argument to your argument. And it's probably going to be, oh, this isn't what the devs wanted, then they won't apply DLSS to their game. When you get a fucking NVIDIA update, a driver update, is every game in the world on that update? Does it affect every game in the world? No, it doesn't. And it's going to be the same thing with this, guys. Like, stop it. Stop giving them our energy. Because they're just going to run with it, go to a bank, and monetize it. Just like everything else. Let it go. Digital Foundry told you it looked good. It looks good. They're fucking professionals, I guess I could say. Is it perfect? No. Nothing's perfect in this world. But at the end of the day, guys, like, let's stop bringing something down just because we think we know what it's going to be. Let it be what it is, and if you don't like it, don't support it. Let it die out on its own. Because it's going to happen anyway. You're wasting your energy, your time. You're going to end up old and gray like me, worrying about some bullshit. Let it happen, guys. Alright? If you're down for more pointless fucking video game rants, go ahead and subscribe, like the video, share it with your homies or whatever. And if you hate my opinion, go ahead, let me know in the comments. Peace and love, y'all. Have a good one.